Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's currently part 40 for my Let's Play, and it is, well, I guess I'm going to tell you the date as well. It's the 30th of May 2019 as I'm recording this. I suppose it is relevant to mention the date in a way, because what is displayed on YouTube is the time zone of YouTube, which is somewhere in the US, I would imagine. I don't know what the actual time zone is called, but anyway, might be Eastern time. I'm not sure. I do not pay much attention to specific time zones. I look at it more in terms of where in the world the time zone exists. But anyway, of course, for those of you who watched the previous part, you would know that this part of the Let's Play is going to involve killing a certain sand dugong, who was chasing me more or less. I think it would be adequate to say that it was chasing me in the previous recording, and I wasn't too impressed with it. It killed me many, many times, because I wasn't even trying to engage the thing, but it continued to attack me anyway, and it was kind of annoying. But this time around, I will indeed be able to kill the thing. And the reason why is because I have found an elevated position where I can shoot him with arrows, more specifically bomb arrows, from a distance, and then shoot him with other arrows to deal the damage. The reason why is because I do have a limited number of bomb arrows. I'm pretty sure, like, come on. If I've already turned the controller back on, it should automatically get rid of this screen. I shouldn't have to press something again, that's just rude. But anyway, so what we are going to do is whip out the bow, and what I didn't do in the previous recording was equip my strongest bow. That is something that I should do. I've got no idea if bomb arrows have set damage. In my mind, it would make sense if they did. But it's possible that they don't. So therefore, as far as the bomb arrow usage, it may be useful to have a strong bow. Of course, the thing with the bomb arrows is that you need good timing with this stuff. Going to try and set things up sensibly. Of course, it's worth mentioning that the bomb arrow will not explode. There we go. Oh, that missed because bad timing. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to load the previous save so that I can save on bomb arrows. I mean, that might come across as a little bit extreme, but I just want to make sure that I can actually kill this thing. And that timing was really bad as well, and I think I can do a lot better than that. I would like to kill this thing as soon as possible. I'm starting to run out of healing wares once again, and I do not have resistance to the heat. So therefore, the sooner I can get out of this desert, the better. Hi Makan, welcome to the live stream once again. So I'm assuming he's going to jump in the same spot. Come on, mate. Yeah, there we go. So we'll shoot it there like that. There we go. Okay, so changing arrows, as I said before. We will use fire arrows because I believe that they will do the most damage. Did I miss him there? No, I didn't. I think it's dealing the same amount of damage as it was before when I was shooting with fire arrows with the weaker bow. So maybe fire arrows also have set damage, which would be kind of terrible, to be honest. I'm not at all impressed with this. And look at how much health I'm losing just by existing here. It's freaking annoying. Anyway, I guess, yeah, another seared steak. Yeah, I'm really unimpressed with the amount of damage that I'm doing right now. You can pretty clearly see that I'm probably not going to have enough arrows to kill this thing. I'm sure that there is another alternative to this style of play, however. That would be using a bomb arrow to make him jump out of the sand and then gliding down and attacking him melee. But that seems a little bit dangerous because I can't guarantee that I'd be able to get back onto this raised area without getting attacked by him. That distance is going to be hard to work with if he jumps. Oh my god, no. I'm going to wait until you're a bit closer, mate. That is not going to work for me. Too far away. But yeah, it's nice and cold again still in Sydney at the moment. I was going to say Australia, and then I realised, hold on. Australia is a fucking big country, so therefore the weather temperature is not the same in the country generally. In Sydney, where I live, it is nice and cold. And I'm wearing a jacket still. It's a different one though. It's my Master's Hammer jacket. Oh, I died because I wasn't watching my health. Sometimes I wonder about this game. Anyway, but yeah, I'm wearing my Master's Hammer jacket. But it's warmer than the other one I was wearing. Because it was made in the Czech Republic, so I would guess that their weather is a bit colder than here. I'm only joking when I say guessing, of course it's colder. Yeah, I'm not at all impressed with this turn of events, because now I have to waste my time waiting to shoot this thing again. I think that's what's going to be the worst aspect to this fight, is the fact that I'm spending so much time in the heat. And yes, I do realise that the sensible thing to do would be to work out something that would resist the heat in one way or another, and then come back. But I don't know what that is, and I'm too lazy to look online, so tough shit. Nothing has been, I guess, thrown in front of my face that would indicate some sort of heat resistance, so therefore I don't possess that on my person. Okay, this thing looks more like a crocodile from here. Except not really, it's got this really weird face, so part of the face looks almost frog-like, but he's also got a really big chin. When he comes out of the sand and attacks me, I only see his face, and so what I'm left with is this weird frog-looking shit. But when you see the big chin, it's not as frog-like, obviously. Frogs don't have giant shovel chins, generally. At least as far as I know. I can't really hear the music, but it sounds kind of Molduga-like. I don't know. I might try to go right to the very edge here, because I will give the next round a try. The next round. What I mean is, the next time he jumps, I will try to actually make use of that. That is not going to work. Nope. So annoying. Once again, the problem is not the fact that it's taking a while. In fact, that is the problem, but more specifically, I need to get this done before I fucking die. So, yeah. Or before I run out of healing wares. Because I have used a lot of those in this area. I could have used all of those to take on Mount Lanayru. And seeing as though I don't have those anymore, it means that I will probably have to find some additional resistance to the cold. This is fucking terrible. Look at this. Keeping in mind, of course, I'm not going to have fire arrows forever, so... In fact, I'm going to run out fairly soon. Yeah, I think the biggest problem is the health that I keep losing. Come on, mate. Why is he not jumping out? What is your deal? Now you're going to be too far away for me. Oh my fucking god, this guy. Can you see this right now? It's absolutely ridiculous. Fuck. Oh, there we go. I managed to get him. I have to shoot in a big arc because of how far away he is. It's freaking frustrating. But if I were to go in melee, by the time I would actually reach him, he would already pretty much be done with his his vulnerability period. I was about to say his invulnerability period. Quite the opposite to that, actually. course, running out of health here is not the most enjoyable thing. I will actually run out of healing wares eventually. So if killing this Molduga bastard does not achieve anything, I will just return to that previous manual save and just not bother. Because losing all these healing wares for nothing is not something I will tolerate. Is that too much of an arc? Shit, I don't even think I got the damage off there. See, that's just too far away. This is the problem. This is why I'm going to die. I have to wait until he goes... I have to wait until he does a 360. This is the problem, and that takes time. By the time this bastard of a creature dies, I'm not going to have any healing wares. It's stupid. Have a hearty radish, there we go. Please jump out close to me. Just makes life a lot easier. There we go. So I've got one more fire arrow, then we're going to move into shock arrows. Maybe it'll do more damage? Can't really tell. Then we'll do regular arrows. Then after that, regular arrows are doing kind of the same damage as fire arrows, to be honest. That might have to do with them scaling with bow damage. Possibly elemental arrows, for lack of a better term. They might have set damage, which would be strange, but I don't know. My theory is elemental arrows have a set damage, whereas those physical arrows, the regular arrows, they probably scale with the damage of the bow itself. But that would be very strange, because in the late game, the amount of damage that a shock arrow would do, or a fire arrow would do, based on that set damage would probably be like nothing. Unless you get an upgraded form of those arrows. So the chances are, all of the arrows scale with bow damage. That's the highest possibility. If you jumped right there, that would be really good. That would be the closest so far. Nice, okay. I do have bomb arrows at the ready. Okay, so now I have to use bomb arrows, I'm pretty sure, because I'm out of everything else. I have enough to kill him, I think. Oh, my bow is broken. What bow am I using now? Hurry up and switch the fucking thing. Guess I'll use the duplex bow. Hurry the fuck up. Kill him? Kill him. Okay, he's dead. Let's get down there, like, now. I do not have much time left. What did you give me? Molduga guts. Now I'm getting attacked, like, immediately. I'm gonna save here manually in case I get killed. What I will probably do, looking at it sensibly, is I'll probably save here. I'll just have it be that I killed this thing, and that's fine, and I'll try to acquire healing wares elsewhere, because this is not working in my favor at all. My point being that not having healing wares is a big problem. What's the small 5 there? See how it has the 3 hearts that you can recover? It has a 5 there. So I don't think that it would be 3 hearts times 5, because, well, I'm sure you could get 15 hearts in this game, but more than anything else, it doesn't have times 5. So, I don't know. Regardless, we will just heal ourselves here with this stuff. I'm actually really curious to know what the 5 has to do with. It wouldn't be time-based. It wouldn't take you like 5 seconds to recover 3 hearts, because that would just suck. Will it continuously heal you for 5 seconds? If so, then why does it have 3 hearts specifically there? That 5 is just completely confusing me. Anyway. Hello. You are the main reason why I healed myself. I do not need to die to you. We will use the golden claymore, how about that? No, you fucking don't. Thank God for the fact that I'm using a heavier weapon here. as I was able to flinch him out of using his horn. He's not going to do that much damage to me, but right now my health is precious, and I do not need to lose too much of it. Because just existing here is taking away enough of my health. It's good to use the heavy weapons again, but I don't know how long that will last for. Because everything breaks in this game. Not sure what we can do with the Molduga stuff. It's also possible that this guy respawns. I really don't know. A knight's bow. Another ×2 thing. My friend Ethan mentioned that you have to unlock the ability to shoot 2 arrows, I think. I think that's what he said. Another Thunderblade. I'm pretty down for that. The Thunderblade is pretty cool. Anyway. That's it for Molduga, and I think we're out of here now. Have I established that there's nothing around here? I think I have. Maybe I haven't. Let's just continue exploring then. Have I been over that way? Because that's to the west of that location with the... I don't even know what to call it. The Divine Beast, that's what it's called. I couldn't remember how they were referring to it. But yeah. I think I've been there. So that would just leave maybe this area? Maybe. But that's within the... Oh shit, I'm about to die. So annoying. Well, we achieved the killing of Molduga at the very least, so we have achieved something here. But by the looks of it, as far south as we can go, going through here, we will indeed be caught in this sandstorm being created by the Divine Beast. I can't see the Divine Beast right now, but he's definitely in there. Oh god, hi. I'm not too sure if I want to... Oh, die, please. Yeah, I'm not using the Thunderblade against these guys because I'm pretty sure they have thunder resistance, given the fact that they've got... oh, you are so fucking funny. Did you just see what that sword did? Did I manually save? When did I last manually save? I meant to do it before, but I don't think I did, which is exactly how it always works out. Just when you need. Like, you manually save all the time, right? But just when you should have saved before, you die, and then you regret it. So then you'll go and manually save over and over and over again. And the one time you don't is when you needed to have saved. Fucking hell, man. So I'm going to shield whatever you're doing, because you're annoying. Oh god, that's not going to work. It caused me to drop the shield as well. Okay, it automatically re-equips. Get the fuck out of my face. Oh my god, I hate these guys. They're jumping around. No, you bloody don't. I do like the running attacks of the two-handed swords. They're generally pretty good for getting the flinching started. And I'm demonstrating that pretty well right now. Alright, you're dead. Thank God for that. No! Just as I fucking saw my health. Oh my god, this fucking game, man. Ridiculous. Anyway, whatever. Here we are again. Wasting our time. Just what I like. Just what I like. But you have to admit, the amount of time that I've spent in this desert, it makes you wonder how I would have been able to resist the heat for all of this time, unless I had some sort of attire that resisted the heat. And I don't know what that would be. But generally that's the problem with hot weather. You can't really resist it by wearing something. Which is why I prefer the cold. If it's cold, you just wear something warm. It's like no-brainer, but that doesn't really work with the heat. You can only strip so much. Anyway, I won't use a hearty snail just yet. Anyway, of course that stamina elixir, I've got no idea when I'm actually going to use that. Oh, I see a chest. And I didn't see it this time. Sorry, I didn't see it last time. I wonder if it randomly spawns, because I don't think I would have missed that. Anyway. Here we go. Oh, it's not magnetic, so how the hell do we get this thing out? Oh, you are a Octorok chest guy. Asshole. I'm trying to... You're so annoying. So now that he's gone and run around, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to load that save. And then I won't go near it, because that's not worthwhile for me. I'm sure that I would be able to kill that Octorok and get the chest, but nothing in that chest, as far as I'm concerned, would be worth the time, so I'm going to ignore it. What am I doing? Are we continuing up through here? It's probably not helpful at all for me to do that. I would just lose more health than is necessary. So given the fact that all of this, which as far as I know I haven't explored yet, given that this is covered in the sandstorm, we'll just assume that there's nothing there. Are we all happy with that? If so, then it's next, if I could speak English, our next objective, therefore, it's next, is this particular place here. It looks kind of small, and it is pretty weird that this actually, I guess, penetrates into it, but it probably has a tower of its own. So let's go right ahead and warp to this wasteland tower. Now, what I need to do is try to get healing wares, seriously, because I don't really have any. I do have healing wares still, but if this next location is also really hot, I'm not going to be able to explore it to the fullest. So possibly what I'll do is I'll check to see if the location is hot. If it's not, maybe I'll just go for it and not try to gather healing wares. If it is, then, well, obviously I won't be continuing through there, because that would just be the death of me. What's that up there? It actually looks like a sandstorm, but on a cliff, which is kind of weird. So I was just down there, and that big structure over there I'm pretty sure is Gerudo Town. Let's try to confirm that. Yeah, that must be Gerudo Town. And we still don't really know how to get there. But maybe the marketplace that I'm looking for, which I believe is called Karakara Marketplace, maybe it's around here. I'm just pretty certain that that is our current goal. We need to find that guy who knows how to cross-dress. And the funny thing about all of that is that I could be totally wrong. But anyway. Apparently it's cold again. It's either cold or it's hot or it's everything except a comfortable temperature, which is frickin' annoying. We've been recording for 23 minutes, so I guess we'll just continue on now while we can. But I will heal myself first and foremost, and then I'll probably go ahead and save. Look at what I have, guys. This is all I've got left, and the hardy blue shell crab thing. Snail, sorry, it's not a crab. Do I know the difference between a snail and a crab? I would hope so. Anyway, let's go. Are we going in the right direction? Not really. I want to go more over here. I don't know if I'll be able to scale these mountains. They look really big. Maybe it would make more sense to go around, because if you can see, if I can sort of get around it like that, that might work for me. So maybe going in this direction is best after all. Because these mountains look like something I can scale. Those, I don't know. They're frickin' far away yet, look how big they are, so I think for Mr. Link it might be a little bit too much of a task to climb those, even with our current stamina. And just to reiterate for those who are not aware, I do plan to increase my health from now on for quite some time. I do not know how many hearts I can get in this game, but given the size of the game, I can probably get a lot. As I said before, I don't know if I can get as many as 15, but I probably can. Which makes me wonder how I would ever have a problem with anything if I had as many as 15 hearts, but maybe it is possible that I would get messed around with someone, or get messed around by someone who deals a lot of damage. Maybe they deal 4 hearts of my health per attack. that would add up pretty fast to something that would probably kill me. So I can probably do that last big jump and make it. There we go. So, see, that's really good. I wasn't necessarily being sensible with my stamina usage there, but it allowed me to save a lot of time. And that's what we want. Hello, wolf. So I'll probably save here. I would say that's a good idea. Once again, as many manual saves as I can is best. So again, I've pretty much locked in the killing of the sand dugong thing. Once again, it might not even be a dugong. I keep calling it a dugong because that's the only way I can rationalize the stupidity of its name. And I haven't been able to rationalize the stupidity of any of the names in this game, so I have to at least give the game credit for something. Just at least one thing, even if it's not right. But I'm calling it a sand dugong. And of course my choice was whether or not I wanted to just return to a save before I killed the guy and keep my healing wares, or go ahead with having no healing wares and also having killed the guy. And I went with the latter option. So now we're just hoping that that won't be a bad decision, and I think it will be fine. We do still have some healing wares left, so if we don't enter a hot location, or at the very least a location that's going to be whittling away at our health just by having us exist in that place, we should be alright with our current healing wares. And hopefully, as well, we'll be able to actually collect some stuff. As you can see, the side of this mountain is a lot more traversable than what I would suspect the other mountain faces would be. But we are going to try and stick on this side of the border and try to find the Guardian Tower. I believe it's the Guardian Tower, isn't it? No, Farron Tower, that's right. I don't know why I'm calling them the Guardian Towers, but yeah, that tower I'm seeing in the distance is definitely for this sector, which we are not going to look at just yet. Is this entire region mountainous? If so, then I'm probably going to get to an altitude where it'll be super cold, and then I get to start losing health again. I can't fucking wait. Obviously, I need to find some attire that will resist the cold. And that's the reason why I haven't gone to Mount Lanayru yet. Because the first time that I was playing this game, I basically did at Mount Lanayru what I did in that desert, just healing the whole time. And that is not entirely helpful. So I'm not going to do that again this time around. I'm going to wait until I have more, I guess, armor pieces or clothes, depending on how you want to say that can resist the cold, which will allow me to traverse that Mount Lanayru location. Because how I reason the cold resistance to work is, well, if I've only got one piece, I can have 3 pieces of equipment, right? So if I've only got one piece that has resistance to cold, imagine if I had all 3 pieces that had resistance to cold. Under those circumstances, I would probably be able to go wherever I want within Mount Lanayru without losing health. That's my theory. Another theory of mine is that there is no such thing as heat-resisting clothes unless they're magical or something. Because, sensibly speaking, you should not be able to just wear something and have resistance to the heat. Although maybe that would work if you had a, like a white robe like the Arabic people wear. Because I think that has some sort of resistance to the heat. Because you would think that if you wore lots of clothes in the heat, that would make it harder for you to resist the heat. But I think that those particular clothes do make it more tolerable. At least you would imagine so. But, anyway. Oh, Jesus, it looks like it's getting cold. Yes, it is now snowing. Hopefully the warm doublet will be enough here. I've got no idea if it is, but we will have to see. Oh. I was watching the temperature gauge, and now it's fucking cold. Okay, so what we're going to do is manually save. This will be the save that we return to if we run out of healing wares. Because, to be honest, this is not really working in my favour. Speaking of not working in my favour, I was under the impression that I would have a point where I could recover my stamina. Don't I? No, stop. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so, see that sort of ledge? I thought I was going to be able to recover my stamina there, but it doesn't look like that is the case. What we can do is maybe try to circle the mountain a little bit more. I was thinking that we would get to the top of the mountain and then just try to traverse over the top of everything as somewhat of a shortcut. But if that doesn't work, then... Of course, that's not really going to work if we will be cold the whole time. We will run out of healing wares, and that would be annoying. What I'm going to do is make sure that I continue to record in this part until I reach some sort of tower. I'm not going to say that I will limit the recording to 40 minutes. I will instead say if we hit 40 minutes and we still haven't actually reached any sort of tower, then we will indeed continue recording. Because I want to actually be able to achieve something in every single recording. I've technically achieved something by killing the sand dugong, but at this point I need to achieve something as well. Do excuse me. So I'm still in this sector, comfortably so, but I think we're going to try and glide around this side, because by the looks of it my footing will come to an end. Let's go. See that tower in the distance? That is definitely not in this sector. So the tower that we're looking for, if there is one, and I think there is one, I do not believe that discovering the tower here will also discover this location. That is not how that's going to work. That's in violation of everything that I've learnt so far. Oh, I do not want to have to attack you physically, so what am I going to do? I'm going to do this. No! Balls! This is not what I wanted to do. I'm always hitting the wrong thing. And by hitting, I mean I'm always pressing the wrong buttons when I want to do something. Always. Alright, let's get over to this side. I can see the border for this province. Or sector, however I want to refer to that. Oh. Might recover a bit of our health here. God, this is crazy. Is there a higher point that I can get to? Doesn't really look like it, does it? I don't know if any of this is traversable for me. Okay, I think I can see a traversable point. I'm trying to get to this ledge here. That looks like I can walk on it. Then we'll go vertically from the end of this. This is what I enjoy about this game, by the way. I find the existence of shrines and the lack of dungeons to be a problem. I don't like that about this game. The exploration side of things is really fun. I love that. And I would say that most people agree. I would say a lot of people don't really care about the lack of dungeons. But I do care about that. It bothers me that they don't exist. But, do I have something that I want to break? Not really. So I guess I'll try to... Maybe if I put the explosion on this side, it'll blast the materials that way. I've got no idea if it's going to work like that. Oh, yeah, that sort of worked. I don't know if that amber was sitting there before or not. No idea. Just, trying to get to the top of this. I think it's going to be cold at the top of this. Oh, there's the dragon. And as I learned in a previous part, apparently we don't actually kill that dragon. Which is what I was thinking initially, and my reaction to that was, well, that's a bit violent. He hasn't done anything to deserve being killed. In actuality, you attack him, which is still kind of aggressive. And he drops things for you that you can pick up. So, I don't know when we're going to be doing that. But apparently he gives you materials so that you can craft, like, really good weapons. But, once again, I can't really confirm that. That's just what I've been told. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. I don't attack those Stalfos because I find them to be a waste of my time. I attack their bodies and their heads fall and they're still fully alive, so I have to attack their heads, and then they don't really drop very interesting things either, and they're usually not using good weapons, so overall it's a big waste of my fucking time. Speaking big waste of my fucking time, look at this. Oh, for the love of my ass. As I said before, word for word, it's come to pass. You manually save constantly, and the one time you don't manually save, that's when you should have manually saved. And then you have to waste your fucking time again. God damn it. I'd love it if the autosave system were a little bit more frequent than it is. Anyway. Yes, it's frickin' annoying. There's not much I can do about it. I think what annoys me the most is that I'm trying to have this not be too long of a recording, and yet I'm needlessly having to waste my time like this. That bothers me. I don't mind spending the time usefully, but if it is indeed wasting time, that's when I start to get fucking annoyed. And I would say that just having to go all this way again is indeed a waste of time. So, I'm not impressed about that. Where am I going? I don't even know. I think this is a ledge that, yeah, this is where I was. Doing the same things over and over again, and I will manually save here. Because it's definitely not bloody auto-saving, put it that way. I'm in the Gerudo Highlands, apparently. Okay, that's interesting. So if I haven't actually discovered the sector, it does tell me where I am in the actual save files. So once again, if I have not discovered a tower and I really want to know where I am by name, I can just save and look at where it's telling me I am. And I think that's kind of cool. I don't get why the one on the far right doesn't explode when I do that. It's weird. Looks like it's in the blast radius, but obviously not. Alright. Of course, bombs are kind of annoying when it comes to breaking that stuff, but it's not as annoying as having to break your good weapons on those stones, so that's something that I definitely do not want to be doing. I will manually save again in case I get randomly assaulted by Stalfos. That's not really something that I'm interested in. What gets me is that I haven't actually found a... please don't attack me. I haven't found any shrines nearby. I haven't found any sort of indication of a tower existing. So... oh. Starting to fall further and further down. We're getting towards the western side of the sector. And I'm just hoping that I'm going to see a tower, because otherwise this would have been a big waste of time. I cannot imagine that this sector would also be discovered if I went to a tower in one of these two locations. That would just... once again, that would be in violation of all that I've learned here. There is a tower for every single one of these sectors, so... there has to be one. I will be annoyed if that's not the case, and that will be a huge strike against this game's rating in my mind. Inconsistency. Inconsistency is very annoying because it can mislead a person. But I think there will probably be a tower. Probably. What's going on up there? Some sort of walkway. Well, let's get climbing. Seeing as though it's not cold right now, I will go and equip a faster climbing thing. It's not fast, as in, you look at this and it's like, wow, I'm moving so fast. But comparatively, it is indeed fast, so it's faster. So I think you would prefer that I equipped this. I think we'll be alright with the stamina. Or maybe not. Ooh, maybe that's not a ledge up there. I was sort of hoping that that would be a ledge, but what if it's not? Oh shit, there's a flat point. I think that's a ledge. See that there? Sometimes it's really hard to see where you might be able to recover your stamina. Yes, okay, I was right. Good. And now we can just rush up to the top. Get our stamina back again. Master Climber. Don't worry about it. Got that duplex bow equipped still. I'm going to change that to one of my soldier's bows. Alright. So here's the walkway that I saw before. I don't know what's happening with this thing, but there's stuff going on. And that's what I'm interested in right now. Stuff going on. Because so far I have not seen anything in this sector. No signs of life, just a bunch of mountains, so... Well, there have been signs of life. I've seen a thunder keese and a group of stalfos, but my point is that there's been no signs of human life, or Hylian life, whatever we're saying. A Hylian's human. Oh god, please. Thank you. Do we want to glide onto this walkway? Where should we go first? Maybe we'll go in this direction first. And I will save. I'm glad that I remembered to do that. And we'll continue up through this way. So we're going to go as far in this direction as we can, and then we'll go back the other way. Just have a feeling we might have missed something if we don't go this way. Or not. Is there anything here of interest? Doesn't really look like it, does it? Alright, let's go back the other way. Because it looks like it's taking us somewhere in that direction. Somewhere that otherwise would have been kind of annoying to climb to. If not impossible to climb to. So, we'll definitely make use of this walkway. This thing does not seem very stable, by the way. I'm just going to mention that. Look at the thinness of these rods supporting this stuff. I don't even think this would be physically... Like, if you replicated this in real life, I think you'd just die, probably. But I am not really familiar with construction conventions, so... Don't take my word too seriously. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but that's just my impression. Oh god, please don't do that. These guys are pretty weak. More than anything, that guy's not going to be doing anything to me from now on. He managed to get his weapon back, like, immediately. But yeah, you're not going to be able to do much to me, mate. Alright, healing again. Oh, I have a hearty bass. I didn't even know I had that. I've also got some raw meat. Yeah! Wonder if I've got my playback going on my PC. No, I don't. Not really. Good. That's what I like. No playback on PC. So we are past the 43-minute mark. Well, the 40-minute mark is what I was meaning to say, but we are 43 minutes in. And I am hoping that we will reach some sort of destination fairly soon. Alright. This is definitely a save point right here. For sure. Can we manipulate those in any way? I don't know. But you're dead. That's one thing that I can say for sure. Bloody hell. Look at that. Holy balls. God, that is a rough way to go, man. He slid all the way down there, then died. Shit. Can we manipulate these in any way? I don't think a bomb will break them. Pretty sure that they're too strong for that. You can knock them, though. By doing that. Maybe you can push them. See, how's that going to do anything? Who am I pushing that onto? I can just watch a rock roll down the hill, I guess. Maybe some unsuspecting person down there will just be crushed. They go pretty far, though. But I don't think pushing that rock will help. Oh god, speaking of rocks. Let's throw the bomb and detonate it. Pretty effective, actually. So we'll do that again. Alrighty. And again, once it's loaded. You literally have to wait for your bombs to load. It's like ratio. Alrighty. I'm not getting anything from these rock people, but I just have a feeling that it's going... Like, using my weapon is probably not going to work so well. Do I want to go down there or not? You know what I want to do now? I can't resist. Actually, I don't have regular arrows, so I won't. I was going to shoot that barrel and send him flying and laugh at him as he flies down the cliff face, but no. I'm not going to waste a bomb arrow for that. That would sort of take away... That would take the fun out of it as well, because the bomb arrow is going to explode no matter what and probably launch him off. I wanted the explosion of the barrel to do that. Maybe we want to head down to that level. I'm not sure. Looks like that might be happening, maybe. What is down here? What is this? Some sort of base camp on the side of the mountain. I don't really want to go down. I feel like going down is not what I want. I feel like my entire objective here has been to go up, not down. Okay, we're going to save here. And we're just going to check in there to make sure there's nothing. There probably will be nothing, but we are here to make sure. Oh, there's stuff down there. I'm trying to find a tower, and I can't find a tower, so look, this is just a shady location, there's nothing in here. What's down here? Nothing interesting by the looks of it. A moblin, who is just sort of here. God, he looks frickin' evil, look at him. Just his... okay, well, bye. Oh, we didn't roll down too far. He's probably going to run all the way up. I can throw a rock at you, just for fun. Can't push it, too heavy. Well, I think we're going to load that save because that was not helpful at all. I want to get up to the top and see if I can find a tower. I'm serious, I'm going to continue recording until I find a tower. Or, okay, how this will work is I'll stop recording if I can confirm that there's no tower as well. But I'm pretty sure there is a tower, there has to be. I've still got a ways to go actually. So, let's climb up here. I reckon I can do this. Yeah, there we go. Save ourselves a little bit of time. Yeah, see, there's a walkway up there. Didn't I... Did I drop down to this level from up there? I might have. No. I think this was the level that I was at before, isn't it? I think so, look at that. Alrighty, we'll get to this next level then. Do a manual save again. Just in case I run out of stamina as I'm going up here, but it looks like there's a ledge that I can recover my stamina at. Or at. I was going to say, recover my stamina in. It's like you don't walk in a ledge, you walk on a ledge. Is that where that's not where I was before, is it? No, that's a different spot. Okay, cool. Oh, is that accessible to me? Yeah, I can get my stamina back. Very nice. So I'd say this is pretty accessible. This is what I like. Situations where it looks like I'm actually making some sort of progress. I enjoy adventuring, but one thing that I don't enjoy is going all this way and not being able to achieve anything, but it looks like I'll be able to continue in some direction if I go around here. Don't think there's anything of interest there, because the whole idea of that stuff there is so we can reach this point. Wow, this continues really far. All the way up to that weird thunder thing. It's probably worshipping that dragon or whatever. From ancient times. God, that dragon must be bored if it's been flying around in the air for all this time. probably welcomes some random person to start attacking the thing. Alright. May as well save. You can see that I'm just paranoid about this shit now. You never know, maybe a rock will suddenly come and crush me. I don't know. Is it cold? Oh, we'll put on the warm doublet. I don't think we'll be climbing as much anymore. It looks like I've got a lot of stuff to walk on. It's not so cold that I need the warm doublet yet, but I would say fairly soon I will need it. Relax, wolf. Now, do we want to... Okay, we'll probably return to this point to look for the tower, but for now we'll probably try to get on this walkway. How do I access that? Looks like I'll have to climb onto it or something. It's kind of awkward, isn't it? You can only get onto it if you climb the sheer rock face of the mountain. What if I'm not Link and I can't, like, just casually climb this shit? Obviously, you're not allowed to get onto this then. Anyway, as it so happens, I should be able to do that without issue. Again, I'll mention I have no regrets upgrading my stamina to this point. I think it served me very well so far. And I would like to think that anyone watching this Let's Play would agree. It has worked out very well in my favour. It's getting a bit windy. That wind chill, man. That wind chill. But it doesn't actually affect the cold temperature here, so whatever. Hopefully the wind isn't going to make it so that this place is inaccessible in some way, because that would piss me off like you wouldn't believe. But it's very Zelda-esque to do something like that. At least I would say so. Still recording. I don't want to go beyond an hour. That's a bit too long. So I guess what I'm saying, therefore, is that I'm bloody well hoping that I achieve something in the next 10 minutes. Well, less than 10 minutes, technically. I think it's going to get really cold as we go up here. Oh, fuck me. So sick of this shit. I'm not going to have the health for this. Really annoying. Alright, let's try to get up here as soon as possible. Seriously? If I can't manage the temperature around here... Hold on, where's that cave? There it is, over there. Oh shit. Do we need to... what do we need to do with that? If I had a shock arrow that I could shoot into the center of that, I'd feel more comfortable, because then I would be able to rule out that as a possible means of continuing forward, but because I don't have shock arrows, I can't see whether or not that would work, and that's going to bother me. I do not know how to activate that. Obviously, the thing in the center needs to be activated by something. Probably thunder or something. But I don't have... I mean, I can throw a thunder sword at it. But other than that, I have no real means to actually shock the center of it. So I can be an idiot. I'll do another manual save, but I may still return to that other one. Not that. Didn't need to do that. Please don't. I'm gonna load, because my bomb arrows are... Hold on. Okay, so your manual saves are overwritten. Good to know. Thanks, Breath of the Wild. I thought at least it would give me a list of maybe the last 3 manual saves I had done. Good to know. I just assumed that the game wouldn't be shit and allow me to go back to previous manual saves, but no. Doesn't do that. Fucking nice. Thunderblade, I have one equipped. It's like, where is it? It didn't work so well. Okay. We're going to load because I keep losing health here. I know what I'm doing right now is ridiculous, I realise this. I will accept the fact that I'm being an idiot, but it's for science. I don't even think I can throw it that high. No, I can't. Well, fuck me. Load again. Then we're going to try to get the hell out of here before I die. Everything in this game is like, it's too cold, it's too warm. The heat of a campfire can keep you warm. A lit torch apparently is a source of warmth. But there's no fucking campfire, so that's not going to help me at all. Losing health, slowly but surely. Hoping to bloody God we can actually get to some sort of tower. But I would likely be dead by the time I fucking reach it. Especially if there's a puzzle or something that I need to solve. So therefore, it's starting to look like I will need to go and look for some sort of cold resistance stuff. Because otherwise it's just not going to work for me. There goes the blue snail. Oh my god. What gets me is that usually when you're in a sector you can see the tower in the distance, you can actually aim for it, but here, no. Can't see shit. Oh, not you. This is not really working for me. Because, oh, have I lost the thunder ability of the weapon? Does it need to recharge? I don't know how that works. I wasn't really intending on using it, like right then and there, but a knight's shield. I want that. What are my shields? I'll drop, what would be more durable? I guess in the Gerudo shield looks pretty cool, but I'm going to have to drop it in favor of this knight's shield, because that is a good shield, I can tell. Okay. I'm going to change weapons to, I don't know, I guess the golden claymore. Pick up this shit. Icy Lizalfo's tail. Well, rightio. Great. None of this is going to be helpful if I just fucking die anyway. Just as I was thinking of saving as well. So now it's going to take me to before I attack that Lizalfos. So now I have to waste my time dropping the shield again, picking up the shield, killing the Lizalfos, blah blah blah. So fucking annoying. Where's the patience for this shit? I certainly don't. Or did it save that? No, it didn't. Fuck me dead. Shitballs. Sometimes this game gives me the absolute shits, man. Hurry the fuck up with the stamina. Where's the Hylian, or the Knight's Shield, sorry, not the Hylian Shield. I'm pretty sure that exists in the game, but that wasn't it. Almost fucking dead again.
Find some cold resistant stuff, Doomlink. You're being stupid. The fact that you're even here when not having cold resistant stuff means that you suck at this game.
Well, I don't know where to find it. I don't even know where to start looking. And the whole idea of this is supposed to be that I just play the game and don't look at a walkthrough, because I don't want to look at a walkthrough. That Hylian shield is fucking gone, by the way. Unless it's down here. Did I really travel that distance? Holy fucking shit. This is how much I had to do again, basically. These fucking wolves. Alright, so the shield should be down here. I'm probably going to heal myself and then get the fuck out once I have this shield. Because look, I don't have any more healing stuff. Oh, I have raw meat. Great. Anyway. Is the shield down here? Where is it? Did it just randomly drop? And now I'm never going to see it again? Is that how that's going to work? Probably. If I can't find it again, I'm out of here, seriously, like. My only destiny here is to just die. Because I'm not going to find a tower before I just die in this place. Which is so annoying because, look at this. I can't warp back to this point. So if I ever come here again, I'm going to have to go all this fucking way just to get back to this point. Which is super annoying. That's one thing that I bet you guys weren't thinking about. Well, I'm bloody well thinking about it, and it's pissing me off the more I think about it. Right now, I'm just trying to see if I can get sight of a tower at the very least. Is there anything over here? I can't see anything. What the fuck kind of place is this? It's ridiculous. What I would love to do is just get to the top. That would be great. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to manually save here, and we're going to be returning to this one. Seriously, because we are at that point where I'm going to need to. What does the 5 mean? What does the 5 mean? Need to find out. More than anything else, I need to try and get to some sort of elevation point where I can see what's going on. Statue of the 8th heroine. Great. I'm going to need heroin to put up with this game in a minute. Is that going to take me somewhere? Yes. Thank fucking Christ for that. Get me up to the top, please. Please start climbing. Thank you. That helped in terms of my limited amount of time. What I'm trying to do here is actually see something. Like a tower. There's nothing here. I have to climb all the way up to the top to actually see anything. Oh, I have another... Oh, that's right. Shit, I should have saved that. Bastard of it. Anyway. I need to get to the top or something. Or I could go around this side. I can either go around this side and hope that I see a tower. Actually, no, I'm almost at the point where I can't continue any further to the west. The whole point of this is to confirm whether or not there's a tower here. Because if there isn't, I'm going to go somewhere else and hope that I can discover this fucking location. Oh my god, do I have enough stamina? Please. Fucking shit. Anyway. Get to this ledge. Get your stamina back and then go up to here. I'm gonna die fairly soon, and then once that happens, it will be time to depart this place. And also end this video because it's been going for a while. And yes, I'm upset that I haven't achieved anything. Of course I am. Well, now I don't have a ledge, and I'm just gonna run out of health. Not health. Well, I'm gonna run out of health, yeah. But stamina is what I meant to say. Get me out of here. I don't have anything else, do I? Do I still have that raw meat? I have 1 heart. There we go. Whoop-de-fucking-do. That looked like avocado. Looks like avocado. Anyway. Irrelevant. Fuck. Maybe I can get to the top of this. Can I just stand here, please? Thank you. Holy fuck. If, you know, if I got to the top of this and could see a tower, I would feel as if I had achieved something. No, there's more. Even from this point, there's more. Fuck this fucking game. Christ. Gives me the fucking shits, man. And I know I'm making it harder for myself by not checking a walkthrough and seeing where I can get more cold resistance stuff. I realise that. But because I don't want to use a walkthrough, really. Like, it bothers me when I have to look at a walkthrough. Because I want there to be some sort of authentic, blind playthrough sort of feeling to this Let's Play. So if I'm looking at walkthroughs, that's kind of taken away. But, it looks like I've got no fucking choice at this point. I managed to get this far. Look how far I just traversed. And I'm this fucking close to wherever I need to be. But I have to get out of here. And there's no fucking shortcut to this point. So I'll have to do it all manually again. So I'll most definitely be going to Mount Lanayru, which is here, I think. I'll definitely be going to Mount Lanayru before I return to this place. When I have whatever cold resistant stuff that I need. So, great. Which tower should I return to? Probably Hitino Tower, I don't know. Let's just go to Hitino Tower and call it a day. Call it a recording. That was a tremendous waste of my time. And also a tremendous waste of healing wares. Anyway. Kind of a shame, but that's the game for you. It's an adventure. So, my order of business for the next part of this Let's Play is to look online and discover where I can have some sort of cold resistance. And to think I was worried about needing to deal with the heat. No, something else, Doomlink. Deal with the cold. Alrighty, well, that's it for this recording, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Ended up being a pretty unfulfilling second half to the recording, but I hope you enjoyed either way. I'll see you guys in the next recording. Hopefully at that point I will have some more knowledge when it comes to resisting the cold. And then if I am able to acquire cold resistant stuff, I will head to Mount Lanayru and take on that dragon, because I think I'm pretty well equipped for fighting the dragon, but I'm not so well equipped for dealing with the cold in that area. As well as that, I'll probably have to go and get some healing wares again. Whether that is something that I need to buy or something that I need to collect, I'll probably have to work out. But regardless, I do thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in part 41 for Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Catch you later.